What's been causing cards like Illusion Gate to just spike up? Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. Discount code MCO40 still is up and running over here on Gamer's Choice for the new set. As you can see, wow. Still the same candidates are pretty much destroyed here. Dominus Spiral still holding the $30. But a lot of the little things are going to be where this set, I think, has been really carrying it around. Yeah, the top end is still pretty much the top end here. And, of course, discount code MCO40 will still work over on Kong's. Fleur-de-Lis still doing very, very well. RB core still intact, and so forth. Gotta love the tariffs, man. But discount code MCO40 save you on your purchase. So, I wanted to look at GX Limited Pack 1 today. Now, the reason for this is this set is a bit of an abnormality to me because some of the prices in this set are very skewed and very lopsided with what we're seeing. And one of those cards that has just been, I think, causing a lot of controversy and a lot of debate is Illusion Gate. Now, it doesn't take an aerospace scientist to tell you this card's astronomically broken. It's a free clear your opponent's field, and it's a free Monster Reborn on the same card. The fact that this card does all of this is crazy. And yeah, I mean, the amount of deck lists I've seen that have been pulling this out have not been a lot, but it's been showing up in side decks. I mean, it literally is the definition of a custom card, and it has been, you know, probably one of the more expensive cards in here. Now, obviously, with that being said, I mean, this was a pay-to-order set, and I don't really think they really expected level things to be in here. The Alchemy spell card's also pretty cool, but there's also this guy, the Starlight Rare Uriah. Now, this card looks absolutely gorgeous, and I mean, that's a pretty pricey price tag on it, but this guy has also been one of the more crazy cards seen. Now, this thing is not playable. I don't know why they even put this thing in the set, because it should have been playable, considering both versions do the same thing. But this thing is the chase of the set. But, I mean, that's what happens when you get with the playability. Now, you also do see Illusion Gate down here on the Seeker Rare is also holding a decent amount, to say the least. A lot of this set was just, it's very weird with like the cards that they chose to reprint. You even get the Secret Uriah down here. The Ultra Illusion Gate, guess what, is the most expensive card by a long shot. I mean, like 220 yen's like $1.50. This thing is trolling along at like the most expensive value. So I'm very interested and intrigued by this set. Obviously, you know, you have all the rarities down here, multiple Uriahs, and so forth. So I am worried when we're going to get Illusion Gate. I assume that Illusion Gate's going to be a Secret Starlight when we get it here. I cannot imagine that Konami is going to not let us take advantage of this card. All right, so we got the Magnet Warrior coming along here. I figured, just out of, you know, curiosity, what can we, you know, like, how bad can Magnet Warriors possibly be? You know, I was going to try to make this a little bit easier here. So, oh God, let's take this. We're going to do Light Play and Near Mitts. Oh boy. All right. Well, hello, friends. Oh, I guess my conditions are just locked in. All right. Well, anyway. Oh no, my card conditioning. No. You can get every market price is $740 and then $627 on these. Retro Pack 2 rares actually have a little bit of value. That's $3. Then 3s and 2s. That's all for the 2020 reprint. Speed Duel Deltas actually are worth a little bit too. Also see more Retro Pack 2 original prints. I'm actually kind of surprised with how much the Magnet Warriors actually are. You do see another Delta here. OG set's like 30 cents. We also have the Legendary deck reprints. That's actually like 50, 60 cents a Magnet Warrior. I mean, for normal monsters, these shouldn't be the price point that they are, but and I do see Epsilon being absolutely worth nothing. Good old Magna. Valkyrions. We got a lot of these. The original Retro Pack 2 versions are actually pretty pricey. Yeah, these are like 110 on up to 125. You see these are the secrets for the WC4. Wow, this is for the European version. This is an Italian one. You get a near mint Italian on the market for actually a really, really nice looking card too, for $20. If only it was gonna be playable. I gotta tell you, that's a really, really nice version to actually see there. The Retro Pack 2 Valkyrion 2020 reprints are $16. You can also get the Stairway of Destiny Secret Rares. These are gonna be pretty close to what we just saw. Near mints are about 15 to 16. Okay, so we're not messing out too much on that front. That's actually pretty good. Of course, you guys remember the Fusion at $1. It's actually pretty crazy because I think that's the only printing of that. Well, the more you know. All right, a good old Valkyrion. Dimensional Fissure. So, with all of these kind of floodgate-esque effects and like basically trying to paralyze the opponent, make sure that they can't play the game, Dimensional Fissure does kind of answer that question of, do we want to play this? Right now, you can get light plays for about 64 on up. I see mod plays start at like 70, 75. Near mint's going to cost you about $87. That's kind of a lot, actually, for Dimensional Fissures. Now, we do move on down here. DRO4 rares. Oh my gosh. Looks like $11 for the rare, on up to 15. I guess I shouldn't say I'm all that surprised. Quarter centuries are about 15s. It's crazy because those DRO4, that niche rarity really just kind of wins there. All right. That's crazy. Did you know that Overdrive Teleporter, in its one rarity in near mint first ed, is a $100 card? Now, let's take off this limiter. Let's go down to, the lower printings. This card is still $20. I know not a lot of people are rushing out, looking at these, but like, that's still a lot for what this card is and how old it is. Number 96, The Dark Mist. I'm actually kind of impressed because near mint first ed copies of these are very low in quantity. Like, you are not getting a lot of these right now. I guess this is just kind of a result of the times here with what's been going on, because I guess I just didn't expect these. There are a decent amount of the regular copies. You can see on them for like $8, but for a card like this, also as old as this, okay. Majestic Red Dragon, the good old Absolute Power Force Ultimate Rares. Once again, we get the chance to see out here, oh, hey, another one of these very odd rarity cards, for its time. I mean, to be honest with you, considering a card from ABPF to be as good of condition as we're actually seeing here, I am very, very shocked to see that this is only worth $33. This is by far probably one of the nicest cards. Also, still checking in on Rex Tremende. Guys, remember, we all had the opportunity to get these very, very cheaply because of time rules and the setup and all of the hints and clues. Yeah, we're still a $44 card out here. Still coming in $25. Some $54 and $50 copies actually just sold. Now that's actually kind of crazy to think about. That, that's your value. Well, I guess that's today's market. But what do you guys think? Please, so comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.